Divisional round.
Welcome to the divisional week of the Who You Got podcast with your host Pork Chop and
Big Bird.
Last week, each of us went 3-1.
How about them Titans?
The dark horse pick was the Titans, and they pulled through.
They made us money.
And my $10 turned into $18. So awesome. All right, Chris is back from Vegas. He's back from being sick, so back from the dead. So this week is also going to be a really short video because there's only 4 games. Obviously, again, and then you won't hear from us next week because it's the Pro Bowl. No, 2 weeks.
2 weeks from now, there's a Pro Bowl. I was like, wait, what?
Yeah, I forgot that I got into this conversation with my granddad, and he's like, no, the Pro Bowl's in 2 weeks. I'm like, no, it's next week. He's like, no, it's 2 weeks. I'm like, you're right.
You're right. That's championship week.
Championship week is next week. And then, so 2 week warning, you will not hear from us in 2 weeks because of the Pro Bowl. Because we don't do the Pro Bowl.
Go AFC.
go NFC, because I'm a Cowboy. He's a Titan, so it doesn't matter to us. So, this week could prove to either be complete shutouts or, whoever has the ball last wins the game. I don't think there's a middle ground. It's either you're going to get your ass kicked exponentially or you're going to go neck and neck. Because I don't see any of these,
neck and neck.
Being anyway.
We got 2 tests. Well, not really.
All right, so we're going to start with the Saturday games.
3:35.
The NFC.
We got the
divisional game. Chris, who you got?
We got the Falcons and the Eagles with the bird matchup.
The bird matchup? I'm going to go with the Falcons. Simply because I don't think Nick Folk.
Well,
not Nick Folk.
Nick
Foles.
Nick Foles.
Nick Folk is the worst quarterback in the league. He's also the worst kicker in the league, apparently. Yes. Nick Foles, I don't think he can get it done. This is Carson Wentz's team. Carson Wentz not being there, it's going to suck. That just absolutely sucks.
Yeah, I got the Falcons. I think the Falcons might make the Super Bowl.
They might. They might go on a run like they did last year.
They're playing the best defense of the year at the right time.
Yeah, maybe it'll be a sequel to last year's Super Bowl. Maybe they get redemption. Who knows?
Maybe they come back from 28-3. Belichick would never let that happen. He would run the ball.
Wouldn't that be some shit? If they came back down 28-3, and then they're losing 28-3, and then they end up winning the entire thing. That'd be awesome. But yeah, I'm going to go with the Falcons. Falcons are 3-point favorites already, and that's simply because of Nick Foles. I don't think it has to do with anything else. That, and I don't think the Eagles have played a very strong schedule this year.
This is the first time I saw today. The first time that the number 1 seed is not the favorite. Is the first time the number 1 seed in a conference is the underdog to a wild card team. First time ever. But
it's amazing what a good quarterback
when you lose your starting quarterback.
Yeah, when you lose your franchise quarterback, things change.
It's unfortunate for that.
Well, when you go from, I don't know, let's say Tony Romo to John Kitna, things change. Things change. John Kitna was part of the 0-16 team with the Lions, by the way.
Now we have an 0-16 Browns.
Little nugget fact for you. Yeah, Kessler.
They had a freaking parade.
They had an 0-16 parade.
What is the point?
They were undefeated and being defeated.
Linda, someone I worked with, said at least they're consistent.
Yeah, it's like at least they know they suck.
There's no surprises.
At least they know that they're awful.
There's no surprises with the Browns.
Oh, definitely. All right, so on with the next one. This is the AFC. Okay.
We got the Titans and the Patriots.
I am definitely going to go with the Patriots on this one, but that spread is ridiculous. 13 points.
It can.
Y'all are gonna.
They can go one of 2 ways. I think we either win or we get killed by more than 13.
I think y'all lose by a field goal, or maybe 2 field goals.
I'll take that.
Or a touchdown. They'll lose just by a touchdown, just straight up.
It's gonna be really close or.
If you were back in Vegas, I would tell you to put $10 more on the spread again this week for the Titans. The Titans are just gonna make me money for the rest of my life.
We did make $8.50 last time, so that was the spread was $8.50.
Yeah,
so we can make $13.
Yeah, we definitely make $13. Oh my gosh! So. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Patriots, but I think you guys are gonna not lose by 13. But I wouldn't be surprised if y'all won.
I'm going with my heart. I'm picking us.
No,
I probably won't pick us for the real pick'em, but for this pick'em.
That is the real pick'em.
Okay, the money pick'em.
The money pick'em.
We got 2. Let me put these in real quick. You had Atlanta.
I have a hot Atlanta.
I had Atlanta.
And I have
you got the Pats. I have Tennessee.
I have
Tennessee. I'm gonna switch over the Patriots real quick. It's just on there.
So I'm pulling for y'all, but I mean,
see, the stat that helps us is that they're one. I think they're like 4th or 5th worst in the league at defending the run on their right side, but the offensive left side, so the left tackle, and that's Derrick Henry. I mean, I think he had like 23 rushes last week for like 150 yards, or whatever it was, and 20 of them were to the left. So we're very good. We're very good to the left. They're very bad defending the left. I think if we, as long as we have like 35 minutes and they only have like 25 minutes of the game, I think we have a chance.
Every time.
Keep number 12 on the bench.
Yeah, as long as you guys keep him on the bench, and I mean, you guys do have a badass punter that can pin deep.
We do.
Kern, first Pro Bowl. Kern.
It was kind of weird to hear. I watched the press conference. It was kind of weird to see Belichick talk about the Titans.
Yeah. He
complimented us a lot. I was like, oh, thanks. I know you don't mean it, but thank you.
Thank you. It's just a bunch of garbage to fill airtime.
But thank you.
But I mean, yeah, like he's like, keep TB12 on the bench. And things could turn out well for y'all, but we'll see what happens.
We gotta start like we start. We gotta start this game and play for all 60 minutes like we started the second half. We had 3.
Yeah, that first half, like I was pissed because y'all were down 21-3 at half. Yeah, and then y'all ended up.
And people are blaming that. There was 2 questionable calls. Well, not one. One was really. Have you seen the game highlights at all?
Yeah.
Okay. You know the first one when he fumbled it.
He
got hit by.
He
got hit by a freaking freight train and he fumbled it. They'd be like, oh, that cost him the game. No, all we got was a field goal out of that. I don't think that cost him the game. And then the second one, they were spinning around for like this was late in the second half. Mariota was spinning around with the defender for like 15 minutes before, and the whistle was already blown before he fumbled it, so people could piss off.
Oh, and then somebody said one sports talk show host said the reason why y'all won is because Andy Reid did shit play calling.
Oh, this is true.
And so they're like, the Titans good or is Andy Reid just awful? They said Andy Reid's just awful. And then another sports talk show host said that you guys are vastly taken for granted, I think is what he said. He said that you guys
we'll play the underdog.
It's like you guys are the underdog and y'all are supposed to lose by all these freaking points and they just don't know why. Like Vegas is like not giving y'all like a prayer.
No.
The last 2 weeks.
They gave us a prayer against Jacksonville, beat them, then give us a chance against KC, we beat them.
Speaking of Jacksonville.
Speaking of the Jags. Oh, this is a bigger boat than I thought it would be. We got the Jags and the Steelers.
Steelers. The concealers. Gonna be the makeup team.
The Jags and the Steelers.
You know what?
I'm going Steelers.
I'm picking the Jags.
Are you picking your Super Bowl pick?
Yeah. I mean, the LA. Oh, actually, I'm still good, right? I said Minnesota, Jacksonville, right?
Yeah.
So I think I'm still good with that
one. Fucking LA.
LA.
The Rams took a shit.
Yeah.
They just fucked up.
And then, of course, I read some of the comments where it was like, like LA Rams eliminated from the playoffs, and like most of the comments were, "We'll be back. You'll see. We'll be back. We have a good coach. We have a damn good quarterback. We have the best running back in the league. We'll be back." And a lot of people were like, "No, y'all are still going to go 1-and-done in the playoffs every single year until Kingdom Come or whatever."
I don't agree with that.
It's like, whatever. But I'm going to pick Jacksonville this week.
They did intercept him 5 times.
Specifically because the last time they played, Roethlisberger did throw 5 picks, and that's when the whole retirement thing.
Questioned his retirement.
He contemplated his career because
maybe I don't got it no more.
Maybe I don't got it no more because Jacksonville intercepted all my passes.
You still got it, Ben. No, he'll win.
All right, and this is the exciting game right here. This is the game of the week right here for me.
We get the Saints and the Vikings. Toss up. That's a legitimate toss-up.
Well, just to keep my Super Bowl prediction alive, I'm going to go with the Vikes. But I would not be surprised if the Saints, because the Saints defense, the two-headed monster they have at running back, and the quarterback is better. So, but I'm just to keep my Super Bowl prediction hope alive. I'm going to pick the Vikes.
Nick Wright had an interesting comment.
Nick Wright always has a very interesting comment. Most I don't agree with.
I agree with this one. He says, the Saints have a luxury that no other playoff team has had in history. Their backup plan is Drew Brees.
Well, that's true because they do have that run game.
Because they had 2,000-yard rushers.
That defense is great, and I mean the Saints, Oh wow! I mean Drew Brees, man.
Your backup plan is Drew Brees. That's a pretty good backup plan.
Like your best player thinks he's a pirate. It's like your second option is the best quarterback y'all have ever had in franchise history.
Don't tell Manny that.
Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Oh
God! Can you name me one quarterback besides Archie that was the quarterback for the Saints before Drew Brees?
No,
me neither. It's either really, really bad with Archie Manning or like God mode with Drew Brees.
No, I can't.
I mean, I'm sure that there are some Saints fans that are googling right now. It's like, hey, I can't believe he's talking shit. Who do we have from the 70s? Was he the 70s? Was Archie the 70s?
I believe so. 70s or 80s.
From the 70s to the early 2000s, who do we have? Nobody.
They're right.
Yeah, they're right. They're right. Two bookends. You got Archie, the bad. You got Drew Brees, the good, and then the ugly is also the fans, because that's when the paper bag of shame started coming out. Was with the Saints.
So you got the Vikings, huh?
I got the Vikings specifically to keep my prediction alive.
They lost, I think, in week 1 or 2 against the Saints. This is a completely different game than it was.
Oh yeah.
I think Keenum didn't start that game,
and they had a little quarterback named a running back named Adrian Peterson.
Adrian Peterson was there yelling at Sean Payton.
That has flown the coop and is now with the Cardinals.
Yeah, we'll see if he retires or not. He needs to.
He probably will retire.
He can't catch. He just okay. I don't know who to pick here.
Oh yeah, I forgot you haven't made your pick yet.
You got the Vikings.
We got the Vikings. I mean, if you pick the Saints, I would not be surprised. If you pick the Vikings, I wouldn't be surprised.
My phone friend, Jocelyn. Pick a number between 1 and 10.
4.
Go with Minnesota.
That's funny. I asked her the other day, pick a number between 1 and 10, and she also picked 4.
4 is my favorite.
I was like, so 4 is...
That was my soccer number.
4 is her go-to number. That has nothing to do with Dak Prescott, does it?
No.
Okay.
No,
it's just a coincidence.
Not after this year.
Yeah, no. All
right. I got the Vikings, too.
So those are our picks this week. Only 4 games to pick from. Next week will only be 2, and then 2 weeks after that will only be 1. And that is Super Bowl 52 in Minnesota.
L11.
And hopefully, by the time that happens, my Super Bowl prediction will still be alive. And Chris's Super Bowl prediction is still going strong. No, it's not.
I had LA.
Oh yeah, that's right. You had the Rams. Okay, so
I just assumed the Rams would beat somebody.
It's like when you order a pizza and it gets delivered to your house and it's only half a pizza. That's Chris's Super Bowl prediction.
Atlanta's going to cruise right into the freaking NFC Championship.
The delivery boy eats half the pizza before it gets to the house, which I've contemplated doing many times in my life.
A lot of people think this is the NFC Championship in Minnesota and New Orleans. So
all right, so one of our Super Bowl predictions is still alive. The other one is half dead, half alive.
Yours will be half dead after this week.
Probably after this week.
You could lose both this week.
God, at least I didn't pick the Titans. I'm sorry. I think
we're in the playoffs.
At least y'all.
At least we won a playoff game.
No, I'm just saying, like of the 4 games going on, I think y'all might be the odd man out.
You know what made no sense? I was watching power rankings from last week. People had us below the Bills.
Well, the Bills, man, if they could have...
I don't think the Bills were not that good. The Jags are just that bad. They put Nathan fucking Peterman.
And he threw a pick. When he shouldn't have. Within the last 2 minutes, he threw a pick. Nathan fucking Peterman.
That was perfect.
The death of Nathan fucking Peterman. Again, the sequel.
I love Bob Marley's video on him again.
It's like Michael Myers, he got shot 6 times in the first movie, and he comes back in the second movie, and it's like nothing ever happened.
Like what?
I got shot 6 times.
I never got shot. I
didn't fall off a 2nd-story balcony while getting shot 6 times.
I got stabbed in the eye.
They're shot in both eyes and then set on fire, and then part 4 comes around, and he's got both eyes, and he just has a little crispy skin. It's like, this makes no sense. But anyway,
at least Jason did it right.
Yeah, Jason.
He got worse.
Yeah, he got worse. And then Freddy his sweater just changed.
The sweater changed.
It went from just straight up red sleeves to red and green sleeves, or arms.
Did he earn his stripes?
Yeah, he earned his stripes after the first movie made a crap ton of money. They're like, you earned your stripes today, Freddy. Here's part 2 with stripes from here on out.
How long do we make this?
I don't know. This is at 14 and a half minutes.
I'm very proud of us for 14 minutes for 4 games.
Yeah, 4 games for 14 minutes.
I'm okay with that.
So, guys, we're going to get out of here. Like I said, place your picks down below. And if you're going to be watching the games, enjoy the games. But if you're going to be drinking and watching the games, enjoy responsibly. Get an Uber, get a taxi, get a ride home. Make sure your friends take your keys away. Or, you know what, bet your keys away. I bet my keys that the Titans are going to win.
Don't make that bet.
And then you get your keys taken away for the night. Don't be a dick. Friend, don't be a dick to your friend.
Don't be a Chad.
Don't be a Chad. What do you ride? When you ride alone, you ride with Jason.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a Chad. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Enjoy the games. Enjoy them responsibly. And always remember, my little piglets, Colin Porkchop loves y'all the mostest. And Big Bird says...
Remember, make good choices.
Make good choices like we did last week in Vegas. Woo. All right, we're out of here, y'all. Bye, guys.
Bye.